better turn this down. Hi, guys. Now I have to see my waiting room. I have all my friends coming. RJ, Joey, Connor, Omkar, Ainsley, William, Tyler. Hey, this is awesome. It's working great today. I know I'm a little too happy for 10 in the morning, right? Just kidding. Oh, here comes more people. Good morning, good morning. Oh, I probably don't know. Oh, I do have my volume on. I'm so excited because everybody's going to come Zoom today, I'm thinking. So let's hope everybody gets on so they don't have to do any homework. I barely have any homework for you today. I want you to get excited about that, but you do have to Zoom, okay? Just a little bit of work. And you might even get it done before we leave today together. So we'll see. I'm getting good at this Zoom thing. I figured out how to do breakout rooms. Isn't that exciting? So you're going to get to talk to each other. All these fun friends. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Bless you, Buster. Come here, you want to say hi to the kids? Come here. Come here. No, I guess you're too tired. How's everybody doing? It's nice and sunny today.
I'm doing good.
You're gonna get to go outside and hang out and play some basketball or something?
Well, I am looking forward to my birthday being tomorrow.
I have to say I'm a bad teacher because I don't have the birthday board. So I wonder who else's birthday I'm missing.
Oh,
anybody know?
Jaden Clark is on May 8th, the day right after my birthday.
Oh, good, good, good. I'm writing this down. I'm going to make another delivery this week.
And then Nolan Masonich is on May 12th.
Oh, good. Look at you. You're so helpful. Extra credit for you today, Joey. Okay, so you said you're tomorrow. So hey, you know what? It's really fun. You can do what's it called? Good morning, Olivia. So you're 5'7", and you're saying Jaden is 5'8". I should just look this up. I'm sure I have a document in my Google, whatever. I just am totally. And then you said Nolan is the 12th?
Yeah.
Okay, who still needs to go to school and pick up their stuff? Are you guys doing that this week?
I'm going on May 12th.
You're doing it on the 12th? I'm going on Monday because I'm going to help Monday morning, but I don't know. Look at all these fun friends. This is so exciting. What are we up to? 16. We're getting there. All right, so Monday. Oh, you're going on Tuesday. I have to go on Monday. I can't go on Tuesday. Why can't I go Tuesday? I forgot. I don't know. Whatever. I can't. What? No, he's on. Oh, no, Omar's coming this week. Jacqueline's trying to. All right, so here's what I'm going to tell you. This is going to get really exciting for you. So every week we're going to Zoom on Wednesday, and then should I wait a couple minutes? What time is it? It's 10:02. Should we wait like one more minute? Why don't you guys talk to each other? Turn your mic on and talk to each other. Say hi.
Hello.
I want to.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Anything exciting to tell each other? You could talk to each other. Take turns. Go ahead. What's new and exciting? Anybody getting a hot tub?
No.
I have.
When the Clone Wars came out.
What happened?
Oh yeah, it's the final episode of Clone Wars. That was so good.
Wait, say the final what?
Episode of Clone Wars.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it already
it's on
came out
Disney Plus.
May 4th.
I've seen
With Ahsoka and then Captain Rex.
What's the date?
May 4th it came out.
Oh, it came out on May 4th.
so
Okay,
good.
so I have to get that up. Thanks.
The ending with Vader was good.
I just finished watching Criminal Minds, 15 episodes. Well, I mean, I didn't watch all 15. I watched like the last 2. My daughter Jacqueline and I did. So
That is the creepiest show in the world.
I know the creepiest show in the world, I told you, is Silence of the Lambs. That's the creepiest show. Don't watch it. All right, I think we're up to 20 people now. That's including me. So we're still missing some people. according to Dr. Paul, is a mandatory meeting. This is like class. So now every Wednesday, and I promise you, we're going to just stick with this time every Wednesday. So everybody's going to get up early in the morning, get your shower, whatever. I thought it'd be fun if we got a theme going. Like maybe next week we could do like spirit wear, Barrington spirit wear. And then maybe the next week we could do something else. I don't know. Sports days. Maybe we do sports day. Like maybe that'll get people excited to get dressed. Miss Padel got dressed today. I put a necklace on and earrings. I got so excited. We're going to have class. I know, I'm so dorky. Anyway, so here's what I want to tell you. We're going to meet every Wednesday. This is just a quick update before we start. We're going to meet every Wednesday at 10 o'clock. And on Fridays, I'm going to have like a hangout session. I called it Freedom Friday, where you can come and get help with homework. You could come and do homework with a friend on Zoom, and I could help you if you have questions. I could help you with math or science. I'm super good at math. So if you need help, or if you just want help because you're bored, come on Fridays at 9:30. So I'm just going to get on it on Fridays at 9:30 with my tea. Yeah, I stopped drinking coffee for a while. And hang out with you guys. And if you want to just come and chat and people don't need homework help, that's good too. Okay, so that's just the open hours, kind of like a cult time. But cult time didn't go with F. You know, Fridays, F for Fridays. I need an alliteration. So Fridays is free time. You don't have to come, but you can. You can even come for social studies. You can come for math. You can come for whatever you want. Okay? So what questions do you have about this Zooming stuff on Wednesdays? Is everybody pretty clear to just come on Wednesday? Who has questions? Come on, there's got to be a question. Don't you want to ask me what happens if you don't come?
What happens if you don't come?
Thank you, Joey. Okay, so if you don't come, you have to do homework that we do during Zoom. So like with science the other day, oh, everyone's frozen on your screen? Okay, well, maybe your internet's glitching. Give it a sec. So what was I saying? So if you don't come, I'm going to give you the homework we do. So today we're going to talk about I'm going to show you what we're going to do today in our objectives in 1 second. I'm going to put on a screen share. And then if you don't come, then you have to do all the homework that we do when you're not here. In addition to any little bit of homework I might give you, you know, 15, 20. Because you guys know that during school years, I didn't give you very much homework. And now all of a sudden I'm supposed to be giving you all this homework and it's just not me. So I'm really glad that we're going to be able to do this. Okay, so let me show you what I have for you today. Okay, if I can figure it out. Just kidding. I'm getting good at this. Okay. Oh, that's Tori and Luke. Don't look. So here we go. Luke's not even Tori's boyfriend anymore, but that's really bad, right? Okay, so here's what we're doing today. I'm not going to talk the whole time. Actually, you're going to go be talking with each other very, very soon. I'm going to start with slide 1. That's a good place to start. So today what we're doing is we're starting activism again. Okay, and we're going to start talking about some informational writing. We're not going to do a big, huge paper. So everybody can cheer and put your claps up on the screen. Woohoo, right? We're not going to do a big, huge paper. So there is some positives to COVID-19. There's one of them. You don't have to write a huge paper. But you are going to do some writing. We're going to practice up some writing. Okay, not a lot, but some. Because writers write. Okay, and so here's the objectives for today. I'm going to go smaller with my sharing so that I can, maybe I can move you guys to the bottom. I was getting good at this. There we go. Ta-da! Oh, shoot, I did it and then I undid it. Hold on. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to review what we know about activism. And then we're going to talk about traits of activists and evidence of showing it. And if you're trying to message people privately, I turned it off. So your iPad's not broken. I fixed my iPad so that you can't do that. But I know you have phones, but whatever. Okay, so do you know who this person is? Who is it? Just say.
Sandra.
That's Sandra. That's Sandra. Pretty cool, right? Okay, so moving on. Of course, now that I moved you to the bottom, I can't use my tools. That is so funny. Dumb me. And now I don't know how to shut this. Okay, I'll shut this here. Okay, so moving on. So I need you to get your notebooks. I told you to bring your notebooks. If you don't have your notebooks, you have to go find your notebook. I know this is going to be a huge, or how about paper if you don't have your notebook? Can you get paper? I know you can get paper. I'm going to make this smaller just to see what's going on here. I can't tell if somebody's trying to get in on our sign in, present. I don't think so, but would I be able to see that, I wonder? No, I don't know. Well, we'll see. Okay, so everybody have your notebooks or a paper? You need paper. Okay, because what you're going to do right now, you're going to be in a break in about 5 or 6 minutes. You're going to go off to a breakout room, and whatever you're writing about, you're going to share with people. Okay, so if you're not writing, it's going to be a little awkward when you do your turn and talk. This is going to be our virtual turn and talk where we have to do like breakout rooms. Have you done those yet with other teachers? Well, those of you that haven't, I'm feeling so smart. See, I went to a class. Remember Monday they said that we were going to have teacher development. I went to a class and now I know how to make breakout rooms. So I'm super excited. All right, so everybody have something to write with and a piece of paper. Do I have to wait a couple minutes? I'm going to stop sharing this for a minute so that I could see everybody again. All right, and nobody's trying to get in. Okay, and nobody on the chat. Aiden, are you better now? Oops. Aiden, you better? Okay, good. And everyone looks to have, how do I close this again? Close. There we go. That wasn't so hard. Mrs. Paydell, whatever. All right, so everybody looks to have paper. Show me your paper and pencil. I'm gonna get smart here. In class, I always make you show me your screen. Ooh, Eric's here, yay! Okay, so let's give Eric a second to get paper and a pencil. Okay, at the top, title your paper flash drive, or let's just call it free write activism. Eric, you got to get a piece of paper, bud, and a pencil if you have one, or a pen or whatever. Do you have any paper? We can wait for you. We're just super excited to see you, Eric. It's so long. Nate, your N is beautiful. What if I did that, Nate? Look at me. You like that? Isn't that funny? Are you gonna ever come on, Nate, and say hi? Now Joey's got a J. You're funny. Hi, Nate. That's better. Nate, I tried to deliver a package to you, and you live really far from Henry. Your mom said you live by Henry. You don't live in Henry's neighborhood.
Yeah, but we live by Henry.
Yeah, well, I live by Iowa too, but not really. Just kidding. I'm gonna make the trip. Who else was I saying? Oh, Nolan, I'll have to tell him. All of a sudden, I'm like in Omkar and Henry's neighborhood, and I put your address in my phone, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's way too far. My car is dying. So those of you whose houses I haven't visited yet, I'm going to be visiting you Friday, since you're here and you're doing your homework. That will be exciting. You do not have to come out. Okay, everybody have a pencil and paper? I'm going to do this with you. Okay, so at the top of your paper, you already wrote activist. And what I want you to do is for 2 minutes, I want you to look back in your notes if you have them with you, because I think we got a little fuzzy on some of the people we studied. Can some people remind me the names of the people we were reading about? Do you remember?
Sam Stevens, Greta Thunberg.
Greta Thunberg.
Yeah, who else? Malala. What's the guy's name with e-waste?
Sam Stevens, I think.
No, starts with an A.
Is it that
Andrew Lee.
Alex.
I don't know what's the last name.
Alex Lynn. Okay, so we have Alex Lynn, Malala, Greta Thunberg, right? And then we also have Sandra. We have 4 people that we are getting.
And Sam.
I don't remember reading about Sam. I must have been at a dumb meeting. I better get on my homework. By the way, those of you that have turned in homework, I have not graded it yet, and I'm a bad teacher for that, but I promise I'm going to do that. I had to work on these lessons and stuff, so I didn't get that done because I had a social studies lesson too for those who social studies. So I had to work on that. But everyone who did the assignment on Friday got credit for it. I am going to give you some feedback on that, and we're going to talk about how to look at that too. And we're going to run out of time today because you know we always do. All right, so I'm going to set a timer on, where should I set a timer? I guess on my phone. I guess I could probably figure out how to set a timer on my computer, right? Whatever. I'm sure there's a way to do it. But I'm going to set a timer on my phone for 4 minutes because we're going to run out of time. And I'm going to ask you to write fast and furious for 4 minutes about what you know about activism. Okay, everything you know about people, traits, purpose, why people become activists. Oh, we did that too. Are you ready? Is everybody ready? Ready, set, go. Just to give you an indication, that's only 45 seconds, so keep writing, you're doing great. That was 110. Maybe I can show you my screen. No, then you're going to watch my clock. Keep writing. You're halfway. And I have 2/3 of a page. No, half, a little over half. Keep writing. That's 3 minutes. Fifteen seconds. Whew. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now here's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be super fun. I'm gonna give you, first of all, I wanna show you the rules for this because I feel like it's been so long since we've discussed what's appropriate and what's not appropriate when we meet together and when we discuss things, okay? You are all outstanding kids. In fact, you know, I don't care if your homework's not done the second it's due. I don't care that you forget and you do it later, you know, whatever. I don't care if you missed a Zoom, but you're all outstanding kids. And I know that you know the appropriate ways to interact with each other, but I just want to remind you. So if you can see on the screen, all people need to participate. And I'm putting you in groups of 3. Really, the computer's going to do it. It's super exciting. I don't even have to do it myself. So I'm putting you in groups of 3 randomly, which, you know, I love. And I would just ask that everyone participates. So like, say, for example, I was in a group with Ainsley, William, and Omkar. Oh, that would be 4 people. But okay, just Ainsley and William. And so like, if I speak first, then I need to be quiet. And then maybe Ainsley will go next. And then William will go before I get another chance to speak, right? And we're each going to share one idea, like we always do in class, and round robin, that's what we call the teacher term, share for about 3 or 4 minutes, okay? I want you sharing out your ideas with one another. You need to speak loudly and clearly. You need to take turns. If you want to disagree with someone, you know that that's totally legal. Just be respectful. Don't be like, you're stupid. We've talked about this before. This is a reminder. Share equally. And we're going to do this later we only have 10 minutes left. I just don't know how I'm going to pull off these like lessons that we take 45 minutes for. But anyway, we're going to do this again in like 5 minutes, possibly, where you're going to work on homework with a group of kids. Okay. And if you want to choose to Zoom with them again another time before it's due on Friday, which it's a small amount of work, you're able to do that. Okay. But I really want you to think about what one thing you learned from your peers. That's one thing I want you to think about when you're done. So take turns, everybody share, and then one thing you learned from your peers. And actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm only going to give you 2 minutes because I oftentimes give you too much time, right? So I think this is going to work, and I'm going to see how this works. It said assign 20 participants into 5 rooms. That would be 4. So I'm going to assign you into 6 rooms. If I assigned you into 7, it would only be 2 to 3. I don't want 6 people. 6 times 3 is 18. Let's do 7 rooms. I'd rather have 2 people. What do you guys think? Should I do 7 or 6? Choose. Everybody say what? 7 or 6?
7.
7?
7.
When do you want?
7.
Whatever I want. You're
7.
cute. All right, let's do 7. I'm going to hit this button, and then after 2 minutes, I'm going to call you back. Okay, and you'll see what I mean because you'll see there's a notice on your screen. God willing, it's going to work. Are you ready? Here we go. Create breakout rooms. Okay, so I'm going to open all rooms, and I think you're going to get to join your room and get started. And there we go.
Okay.
I'm
Do you
coming.
want first?
What did you write?
All right. So I did activism or activists are people who want to change or make something happen. People become activists when they are passionate about something and want to make this change or new thing. People
You
who
don't
are
have to read the whole thing, Henry. Just share 1 or 2 things, like, and then let her
All
take
right.
turns. Sound good? I'm going to break out somewhere else.
Okay. So
Activists try and let others know about a certain problem or thing that's going on.
Perfect. So you guys are sharing 1 thing at a time. I love it. Keep going.
Okay. Activism can be as small as volunteering at a pantry or doing a big speech about a.
Yeah, I said, like, for the examples of activists, like the first people that come to my head are Greta Thunberg and Malala, because they're so strong about what they think.
Yeah, what I put for that, I put Shanja, and I wrote down what she does and stuff.
Have you guys shared all your details already?
No,
It's a little
just
quiet
went
in
1.
there.
An activist also never gives up on what they're fighting for.
Activists can be fighting for rights, endangered species, or if they want to.
This room sounds awfully quiet. Why is this room so quiet? Everybody's on mute. Are you not talking to each other? Maybe we can't have breakout rooms where we can't talk. Are you guys sharing your ideas? You didn't think I was going to come, right? I want you sharing an idea. Each one of you sharing like we do in class when I'm not watching. Okay, get started. I'm coming back to listen in. Get your microphones off and get
government better.
Should have known you guys would be working hard. I love it. Thank you so much. I'm checking in on people.
I completely forgot about Greta Thunberg.
I'm so glad you guys are talking. I just went in a different room. They were all silent. I'm going to have to beat them up. You know that, right? Did they not think I could hear them or not hear them?
Oh no.
Well, I can. Okay. I'm going to call everybody back. I hope. I'm not even sure if I know how to do this, but I'm going to try. Okay. Close all rooms. Broadcast a message to all. No, I don't need to do that. We're just going to close them all. Return to main site. Boy, this is like more fun.
Hey.
Hey, everybody's back.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, that was super fun. That was fun, but I think people were forgetting they were supposed to share. But that's okay. Now you know I can see you, right? Now you know I can come to your breakout room. You thought I wasn't going to come, but I told you. Didn't I tell you I was coming, or did I surprise you? Anyway, when I ask you to go to a breakout room, I want you to go to a breakout room and talk to people. I'm giving you a chance to talk to each other without me doing all the talking, like in class, okay? So when we do that, you have to share. The part about being at home that we're all missing is learning from one another. If we don't have that opportunity, it's not going to happen, okay? So it's essential that you are doing that. Now I'm going to show you what you're going to do for homework, which is not going to be a lot of homework. And if you want, I'm going to give you the opportunity to get back with those people today and work with those people, okay? And so when we look today at what we were supposed to do, which you and I both know that I never get where I want to be, but again, it was the first day. So we did this. We didn't talk about what you learned. These are the people that we started to talk about, I'm hoping, in your group. Did anyone bring up that Malala and Sandra were both fighting for the same thing? What were they both fighting for? People know? Speak up.
Girls' education.
They were fighting for girls' education. And so Alex, Lynn, and Greta are fighting for what?
Greta was fighting for climate change. Alex Lynn was fighting for space.
Yeah, and whoever just said that, they're all fighting for one goal. They're fighting for the environment, those two. So ironically, even though Mrs. Padel chose How Dare the Sunrise, it's because I thought it was a beautiful book and a hard message for people to hear, but a powerful message. And I need to add Sandra to our screen. That was my bad. They're fighting for the same things. So as we move forward, here is what I wanted you to do. I'm not making you take notes today. Here are things that we have done already. We have watched these videos. If you don't have notes on these people, I'm not going to ask you right now to share all your notes, but in the near future, I'm going to ask you to share a page of notes so that I can give you feedback on how your note taking is going. Okay. But what I want you to remember is while we're writing notes, you're going to write fast. These are all things we've been talking about, you know, record your facts. I don't think this is anything that you forgot. You should have your thought prompts at the bottom of your notes, correct? And if you're forgetting to do those, I will continue to remind you. This is what I was going to ask you. We're not going to do this today. We already did our free write, but what we are going to do is we were going to do this together. But instead, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in our folder today, this traits graphic organizer. And I'm going to put this in our folder today and someone, I guess Mrs. Raya's class is writing on it. So I'm going to give you this as I can't get off of it either. That's funny. I'm going to give you this as an assignment to do with your classmates, number 1. And then I'm also going to, if I can get back to my present, why can't I get rid of this? Here, at the bottom. Yeah, cool. I was going to have you do that together. We don't have any time for that, but I was going to also have you do this. But maybe instead, we're going to ditch this one. Okay, give me a second. It's coming. I was going to have you do this and do some evidence on it. I'm going to ditch that assignment, and I'm going to have you do the traits assignment. And in about 1 minute, I'm going to download it for you as a PDF. Okay, and I'm going to ask you to choose. I'm not going to make you do the whole thing. But I'm going to have you do some sections of it. It's 10:30. That would only probably take you about 10 minutes. And then you're done for the rest of the day. Okay. And then when we meet Friday, we're going to talk about some new people. We're going to take some notes Friday. We're not going to meet Friday, but I'm going to give you some things to take notes on and do thought prompts on. Probably just a choice. I'm going to let you choose which person you're more interested in. Okay. And then you'll take like a page or 2 of notes and you'll ship me your notes, okay? Ask me questions. What questions do you have? Let me stop sharing that screen. So I want to go over what we're going to do, but ask me questions first. Go ahead.
For the homework, do we just choose one person?
I'm going to ask you for homework tonight to just make a list of some traits. And I don't want you to make, and I want them to be common traits. Like if we talked right now about Sandra and if we talked about all of these people, what would be one trait you'd come up with?
Independent and determined.
Excellent. There's 2 traits.
Confident.
Confident. What was the last one?
Brave.
Brave. I mean, right there, you already have 4 traits for all of them. So this isn't going to take long, but we do need to start looking at commonalities amongst our activists. So let me get that graphic organizer, download it in a PDF, and I'm going to put it, you know where I'm going to put it, right? Where do I always put your assignments? Where do assignments go? Schoology. So the minute we stop this meeting, which is now because I'm 2 minutes over, and I want you to be ready for your 11 o'clock, so I want you to be able to get done with this. So I'm going to end the meeting. I'm going to put that chart. If you want to work on it with a partner, you could turn it in. You guys could screenshot it and do it together. Okay, that's up to you. If you want to Zoom when I hang up with you, with those people, or with anybody from our class, you could do that right now. Okay, that's up to you. And don't exclude people. You know how much I hate that when people get excluded. So if you want to join up with people, send them a message in Schoology and you could work on that, okay? Any other questions? So it's just one little sheet. Good? Awesome. Please read. I will visit you Friday, some of you, but I need you to be reading at home if possible, if you can. And then I will be delivering you more treats. Okay, have an awesome day, guys and girls. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.